Starting at point guard, at 6'0"
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, BA. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Brusino in at the 3 spot.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
The drive by Campazzo. Pass to Deck. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brusino. Here's Campazzo. That three's off the mark. Here's Ramos. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Campazzo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Fernandez. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. To the middle. Banked it in off the glass.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Campazzo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Ramos. Pass to Phillips. Out to the right wing. From the arc. First shot won't go. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Deck. Here's Brusino. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Campazzo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Campazzo's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. From 11 feet away, and his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Brusino. And he sinks the 11-footer. Here's Ramos. Six to shoot. To the inside. Deck with a rebound. gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Fernandez. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
The home team calls timeout.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the one thing all of these point guards have in common is their ability to shoot from the arc. Let's see who topped the charts for threes this past month. So it's the home team now. They trail by 3. To get back on track. It's good on the putback. 1:52 left in the first. Over to the wing. Here's Campazzo. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. That shot missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. And there's the lob. Shoots from 12. Yep, that one goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Vildoza, still without a bucket. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. 4-3. Balmaro, no good. Gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Yes, it's good. 6 points for him.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And it's La Providula in at the point. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Down low. He shoots. And he can't bank that one in. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Fernandez. Here's Balmaro. And the three off target.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Brownlee. Second chance shot. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, this offense certainly thrives when he's knocking those down.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Out left to the wing. To the wing, right side. Here's La Providula. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The home team calls timeout. The last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Ramos. No points yet. The fadeaway. Here's Phillips. Here's Ramos. 6 on the shot clock. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Right wing. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Balmaro. The closer pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Campazzo with a steal. Here's Vildoza. The rebound by Phillips. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Ramos. Here's the closer. Just 5 on the clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Vildoza. Here's Garino. The closer pulls it in. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. To the paint. And he buries his first look.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Campazzo. Here's Balmaro. Down low. 1:51 left in the first half. Pass to the closer. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The closer's gotten his second bucket of the game. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. And the visitors call time here.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
It's time now to look at who in this rookie class shot the best field goal percentage over the last month. .121 left in the first half. Pass to Campazzo. To the middle to win the drought. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 12.
I just love the ball movement.
46 seconds left in the half. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Ramos. Clock at 6. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Campazzo. To the wing, right side. Here's Brusino. Blocked! And the first half now in the books. They lead by 14. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Deck. Down low. Ramos pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's Fernandez in at the 5. With the 10-footer. Nice jump shot. 14 points for him.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
It's rebounded by Fernandez. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Campazzo to the inside. Campazzo with a steal. To the paint. Here's Fernandez. Sinks that one from the post. Fernandez has got his third basket on the night right there.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So it's the home team now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Rob! Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Here's Campazzo. And there's the screen. Five on the clock. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Ramos. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the home team. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Phillips. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Deck. Here's Brusino. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 4 rebounds now. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. No good there, off the double clutch. Gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Campazzo. To the middle. It's 10. Pass to Phillips. Shot from 12. The bank shot, no good. Shooting just around 32% from the field. Here's Campazzo. Shot clock at 6. With his first shot attempt. The rebound by Phillips. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Ramos. Deck with a rebound. 1:09 left in the third. There's a screen. To stop the drought. He drops it from range.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 18 points for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Brasino. Back to Campazzo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. So it's the home team now. They led by as many as 18. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot left block. Unable to get that one. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Bolmaro. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Vildoza passes to Bolmaro. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Shooting a nice 50% for the game. And it's Bolmaro in at the 3. Pass to Ramos. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 20 points for him.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Vildoza. Here's La Providola. To the inside. Here's Fernandez. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Fades away. It's rebounded by Fernandez. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to the closer. Five to shoot. Oh, a denial.
The ball goes to the away team.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Fernandez. Here's Vildoza. Here's Campazzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
The home team calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Ramos. Six on the shot clock. Takes a three. Goes again. The putback. How about the activity?
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Brusino. Oh, he can't get the layup. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Ramos. It's stolen by Campazzo. Here's Fernandez. And a one-handed slam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, he can't get the layup. Shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Here's Brusino. Here's Depp from downtown. Oh, it's off. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. As we leave, we present our player of the game.